OKFM 101.7.
Honorable Clement Apak, MP for Busa South, minority ranking member on education. Now, you know, entry and common or your former presidential staffer, and now was signed extra University of Ghana. Now, you didn't come away. Doc, Memoache.
I try to make so. We check you for your answer.
Yeah, you know, Johnson about Cordia.
You have that one, oh, yeah.
Now, I feeling quite honest.
Ah, when you ask for you. I'm not a free booster every do ye.
Hey,
I am at the buyer will be out here.
Where you
ensure now. A dear Yamrasem, or a person. You not to die, and I be about a damn, a happy pa.
Ah, me bo, sa bagere dam no. Ye timi nye bibia amfa ho. Apart from say ye bia na espiliban.
Say no e Burkina Faso. Na no say e bana se bet tawo sana. Omuntumi nya ohwe na omu adie. Yanso no nka ade a kwalugu dam ya yaka ho asema besi nei no. Nka ye timi aga nka sa dam no na mu bi nsuo na ebe ba beta ho na ye enyuma pa but me no ka say no eno nyanya nti ye bi nsuo na ebi sa so etoka ho a afa de yira na yiri e fa ye bu adan ye fa nipa ane afuofu amanfo ado ebro ne millet ya bi ni nyina nsuo na be said do na nti ade ha nipa.
Now, why you educationist in as a ranking member, minority education committee of parliament? Mo manifesto mo de aba na amanfo nyina so hweso nto aba fama mo no. Education, e de be ne wom se wo bo ne tofa.
Yo kwa mpa me da se. Education ya ade a ehun ya kana bibia enim. Zabi me no wa ka se enya education a science yet me ko school a ekosua ade ba ku je ne bia nyame ya adoma nka ye ni bia ewe ti enyina ye nim sese o man no ebe ye na se ebe tumpon a na e wo se adesua edimu akotene ani se o hwe NDC manifesto na on the education sector no ye were different categories na adesua ebe ye a na every a teacher for enti your teacher motivation yenim say your teachers no mbo mo modern na mpempi no nsem ba ku mienu bi wo a etumi eye obstacles enti so hwe Ghana na so hwe yeruwa urban system na Ghana banana do wo a teacher for enter and corner so mo kompo conditions no enye favorable. As part of that, I can be provide special incentives for teachers on the accepted postings. Now, on my rural and deprived communities. Teachers, part of their complaints. And I still essential exam idea, particularly the younger ones. Wako training college where you now I was in Kayamu Juma now Koye. Now I was Okoye National Service 1 year. Now we national service now was our teacher and essential exam. I know now.
Yes. Me free. Much education, much teaching, much kakra. Sa in out no. No ejai. Who the first no na ube kwa practicals. Be a 6 months and na bibisa na wasa baba baby. Say no near ye.
Me did say o me say you twem.
Na no wa me so ngwa national service baby.
I say ni nyina ntina sa asem we abaya asem a ye aka say ba ye de betu ye. But national exam no ye nyini say hu hia nti ye say ba betwem. National service no so no anya ade a wo say otumi ko training college ya train na wonim say wa pass wo nwoma na e was uwie ya na wenye adwuma ye na chance ko national service na obuni beka your market value anka was wunya na national service for eka na national service for salary and a amount. We would cancel the 1 year compulsory national service and the licensure exam. 2 year training college, bam, na place you. When I was sick, not work or try there. And also, maybe do a wire friend responsibility allowance. Nanka, a co teacher for Nibi. But it is here bar. You better reinstate and also. Now, teachers also, almost facility be an allowable. Fair or mutiny echo cars at an affordable price as part of the motivation. And also, you see a bar, you sign the paper. It is also teacher motivation now. Idea, and answer proposals. Idea, you did say a bebois. Na additional it me acronym. Now, Osha secondary level, me say what is say ya can da say about double track no you become. Then yes answer banswa. You make sure here nyoma na implementation of Christian school policy no. You be correct. Amana akosi. One of them is the infrastructural deficit. And untina the semester is never double track so abe peso. And kwa no bebe school. Baya busum baako no fa. No ma ko fie baya busum mienu. Na edin school air market time. And then pon bebe school no ya na calendar no. Na ya ngonran. E bit me e ko fie 1 week. Next week yesimon samra. Tini nyina no it affects teaching and learning, and it makes it impossible for the students to be able to complete their curricula. Into your mama, any prof, say amoba education infrastructure no, they are all ayenwe no. One be yeni nyina, they are not AC and NDC ayenwe no. They be yeni nyina. Na de akofro aka ho. Say e be ya you bet me anya baby ankara na beda, baby on be didi, baby on be sua their classrooms. Amana doso. Ene sana na ye double track no mu. But we note to say a very important stakeholder in the provision of education in Ghana, the private sector, particularly private schools are more secondary schools, you know. Free now school by no ya for man count. If you did wanna collapse here, I said yeah, more buildings and structures, you know. And the why obia and use. And I know more Eddie Kikaho, I'm President Mama Eddie Kikahono. I'm going to edit to name Sanka Baya. One should say the Obaya, they are also Ebeka, the implementation of the Christian school, and also China Supum. And we have a proposal which is going to include the private senior high schools in the delivery of the senior high school policy. And Kwame, this does two things. One, it has to address the overcrowding in the public school system are compelling government to introduce the semester system and the double track system. And two, it also helps to keep the private schools afloat so that they can also maintain their staff and other persons who work for them as a survival. And we believe this is a win-win situation. But and Siwara, what was the COVID-19 no eba no? I mean, say deploying technology no, is very important in the 21st century. Omo more sika, omo urban areas, omo computers and tablets e wo mu fie. Enti no, omo nkwara no, although COVID by yet to schools no mo no. Omo dey no more classes online through the internet. But yanmo be a young crop for every Dominga, any from BC, any Nyambisa no mono, tablets, any internet, any computers, you know. Any idea I will phone will be. And the omu kechire. So going forward, no. Yes, so you say that is the future. Is the use of digital learning to try and supplement conventional learning. No. They are making proposal. Say teachers, any students, emenya tablets. Omo universities, so no. Also, ombenya laptop computers as part of the effort to ensure that any Ghanaian child at school going age, you know, is not left behind in this virus-prone age. But university students no, besides laptops, corona no buy no. I say nyuma bebre. I will follow the one and happy there. The umbe no, air bomb. And as part of the effort to address the challenges brought by the virus and how it has affected disposable income of parents, before coronavirus, a lot of other Ghanaians lost their jobs as a result of, if you like, not well thought through policies. We can speak about the banking sector, even the media fraternity. Into the level of strife, the level of poverty, they are happening. And we have decided, beginning the 2021 academic year, the state, the state will absorb 50% of the fees of students in the tertiary sector. And on the educational front, Yama Bebre, Nayatintimegua, Yajidi says, a Ghana for Adum, na Omodi or mine say, and say, Yana, you free more, Mount Faba, Omuano, I recre, I mean, I to Pong.
Oh, baby, some question be say. Now, a man to me, where you free, buy where free, where's it free, where may you have for free, Mamma allowance free. There was some resources, no, in terms of financially. I bet him, yes, honey, me.
Wame, that's no member so. But my member TVET named Peace was. So, them say TVET, technical and vocational training. So, on my bedroom power now a free area no. Germany, they see German cars, fine, German way your best, no. You know that one of the reasons why they make some of the best and durable products is because they have prioritized technical and vocational education. Same thing with South Korea. And so these countries and many other advanced countries are. What moves the system is the science, the technology, and the vocational area. And that is why I can say, we are not just going to make TVET attractive, but we are going to invest massively to provide the needed infrastructure and logistics to make it attractive. And yes, Obakwa celebrities and entrepreneurs, Ghanaian youth, they don't find TVET attractive. That is not how you do it. You begin with a curriculum at the basic level. You orient them. Now, the benefits of going to the technical side, we make it attractive by converting our polytechnics to technical universities as we have done, based on the German model. Now, also, they say, oh, so no, inside German or pair, say, obey fitter, steel bender, carpenter, hairdresser, you name it. Any of the trades or vocations or technical areas. That's what they say, oh, JHS, obey me, ACO, TVET, secondary level. Now, if you are not with me, ACO, Balgatanga Technical University, no one a degree, no one a PhD, and only encouragement. By your eminency, what we have said is that, so and yet one ana, Omutumi, Aquakra, Edru, SSS, every JHS, now, for one or two reasons, they can proceed. But we have master apprentices, master masons, master jewelers, master steel benders, and at the piano, almost found Kara Motitiomo. But the Korana do one and me Kakrampa, on bet me, a Yakoma Mastano, and Asempo, on better, so a Pesocosia, a na Oyesin Stessa, on bet me their talk, a sewing machine, I mean, their Cosia. We have said that when we come, we are going to offer a free apprenticeship program where we would get these master craftsmen, link them to best centers, and we would offer them the needed funds to cover for the cost of training the apprentices. Now, we are able to help them to set up. And this is all going to help in making technical and vocational education in Ghana very, very useful, so that you call Crafty and Manonino, you bet me Yanwa, Kokona, Yade, Robins, no, Equa Manumeno, you bet me I finished products for her. Now, Mason, still benders, I call Togo, any abricots, Tylers, Yako Togo, and then Abicus, Eko Famoba, among bases, Siadine, Ewa East Legon, and it's a Sakono, Yayan Quarano, Etnia, Ejumano, Emesikena, Akagana. Wame, who can be Sami? Wedding in Ayakano, Sikanamaka of Fanway. Ah, Wame, now you need the Scout Chroma. Then you need the Scout Chroma, so you have Sikana Home Chroma.
Sir,
And it says Sikana could be a month for bottom. And then I ask them, it's a waste now air personal. You better so. We don't need over 1,000 presidential staffers and assistants. We don't need 125 ministers. We don't need 3 ministers, 4 ministers, one in charge of annual crops, one in charge of perennial crops. We don't need to appoint aides to ministers when every department, agency, and ministry has an officially assigned PRO. It is in the area of government expenditure alone. We can make monumental savings and redirect that to other important sectors. In addition, when we were in government, we tackled the issue of revenue leakages at the ports aggressively. We're able to retrieve outstanding evaded taxes in excess of 1 billion Ghana cedis. And I can tell you now that the revenue leakages at the port are there and worse than they were when we came, and based on assessments made by a committee. Then President Mills, with the Revenue Mobilization Task Force at the port. So if we can plug the revenue loopholes at the port, there is no reason why we can't raise this money. But last but not the least, we are a country endowed with other natural resources, including oil. I mean, who can say, PIAC and other constitutional bodies have been asking this current government to fully account for some of the oil monies here. As we speak now, even in Parliament, everything $500 million. Government has not been able to account to the good people of Ghana what that money has been used for. And this is not just a APAC or NDC saying it.
Okay.
PIAC has chastised government severally, and to date, we don't know where that 5 million has gone to. But let me finish with the total amount voted for the implementation of the free senior school.
Okay.
We know how the Sanko Moida, my operation as a member of parliament on the education committee, 5.2 billion has been voted for the implementation of the free senior school since its inception. 5.2 billion. Minister for Finance, Parliament, with the budget review, or can say government had spent 3.2 billion. So the question I continue asking is this: where is the balance of 2 billion? Is it that it was not needed, or it was not made available? Because then one of the challenges of the traditional school is infrastructure. So if there was a balance of 2 billion, why could government not have invested that towards accelerating the construction of various structures to ease the burden so as to end the double track? It is you bet to me, I'm mobilizing to support all these programs that we are proposing.
Honorable Medicine pay.
Matepa,
where the affair and common ashas here. It is up to 7 December. Now, all the prospective voters are well informed on various sectors of the manifesto.
Major
almost so catch almost a member and we do the boost away.
I'm confirming to more fine.
Fine. But as bye.
Bye.
Honorable Dr. Clement Apak, MP for Busa South, minority ranking member, our education committee.
OKFM 101.7.